Greg.
Yeah,
So things have taken a turn.
they have taken a turn.
Yes. So I don't know if you're going to fess up about the Squatcho Man this week
I mean,
because my
what?
mom,
Your
my
mom?
mom
Yeah.
has asked what happened to the guy who had his poster on the wall.
Oh my goodness.
And
Yeah.
I informed her that I have no inside information. She was trying to get inside information. I said I had none. I said, only you know the truth of the Squatcho Man saga. You have
May I?
misled us. You've lost the trust of the listeners. You have failed to disclose proper wages in regards to the Squatcho Man. You have failed to pay the Squatcho Man. You put the Squatcho
What?
Man on unnecessary and improper leave.
What are you
You
talking
then
about?
claimed you were kidnapped by the Squatcho Man, and then
I
you said you weren't. You sent out a video implying that you
I
were kidnapped by the Squatcho
I
Man in a
I
dark room.
I never said the Squatcho Man took me. I just said I was in a place I didn't know where I was at.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you strongly implied.
I did not imply anything about the Squatcho Man. We don't talk about the Squatcho Man's wages because, well, he does not want to discuss that. So
That is not for you to say. In Washington State, you can freely talk about your wages.
I know, but I mean, he is a
Do you
private
know how you would
person.
know that?
How?
If you consulted jujitsu lawyer Paul,
Oh, okay.
he would tell you all about that.
Well, then maybe the Squatcho Man might give Jiu-Jitsu lawyer Paul a call. But as
Oh,
it is,
he will. He will give jujitsu lawyer Paul a call. Is that true? Do you know how to call jujitsu lawyer Paul?
I don't know. You better throw it out there so the Squatcho Man can, if he's listening, he can get the number.
Well, if he was listening, and I hope he is, because I hope you did no harm to him, he could call jujitsu lawyer Paul at 253-656-4475.
All right.
And did you know jujitsu lawyer Paul is licensed in both Washington State and California?
That is good to know. If the Squatcher Man is in California right now, then he can give Paul a call and they can talk.
Well, hopefully he found a better, more fair and equitable employer than the Retro Emporium.
I have it on. I've heard that the Squatcher Man might be coming to hang out at the Green Jelly concert. So
What are you talking about? What is that the slime in the D&D campaign on the ceiling that you're referring to? Is this what's
no,
happening?
the Retro Emporium
And
is
that's having a concert. So like if you walk into a room and then you forget to look up and you have a DM named Steve,
is it Steve or is it Steve with a B?
and no, it's Steve,
Oh, I
like
thought it
with a
was
V.
Steve. I thought it was Steve with a B.
No, it's not Steve with a. Just stop. No, slime falls all over you, and then you have to fight it. And it
Fight the
sticks to
slime?
you, and it's gross.
No,
Is that what you're talking
no,
about?
I'm talking about
And that's now playing a concert. So it comes off the ceiling, and it's doing a jam band session,
yeah, it's doing the jam
and
band
it's playing
session.
the same songs as those people in Sinners.
No,
Not the people in the club, the people outside the club.
that is not what is happening.
I see.
No. That is not what is happening.
Oh wait. So, okay, hang on. You're gonna have a concert, but you're gonna tell all those people that they can't come in because if they come in, they'll turn into vampires and they'll eat you.
No, that's not what's happening either. No.
That's what I thought was happening.
No.
Well, what is happening?
What is happening is if you're familiar with the trying to pull the flyer.
If I'm familiar.
If you're familiar, that is not it either. Curses, we have so much green jelly and green jello post. Oh, here it is.
What are you talking about? This green jello? That's the stuff you get in the hospital.
Well, Dan,
Maybe you need some right now.
I know. So if you're familiar with the band from the 80s and the 90s, Green Jello, who had to change their name to Green Jelly, litigious reasons. Paul could talk about that, I'm sure.
See, did they violate a trademark or something?
The word Jello apparently is trademark, so all Jello is
Well, I
you can't.
mean, Jello is also associated with basically a sexual predator, so I don't know if you want to be called that anyway.
Well, that's pudding pops. Slightly similar, but a little different.
They're called Jello.
Pudding pops.
Yes.
But anyways,
It's kind of like being Subway.
oh my goodness. Jeez, Dan.
Well,
You
I'm just
take
saying you
everything to the
wouldn't want
side.
to have
That's true. So
you
maybe
wouldn't
they
want to
changed.
have that name anymore.
Well,
I think
then
it's
they,
good
they
that you
were
wouldn't
they were
have that name.
smart. They were smart to change their name then in the mid '90s to Green Jelly.
Preemptively. They knew.
Preemptively, they knew. They
They
had a
knew
bad
because they
feeling.
watched one episode of Fat Albert and were like, "This is creepy as fuck."
Oh yeah, I mean, a bunch of kids live in a junkyard, or going to hang out in the junkyard. I mean, how do you play a heater vent, a heater like an accordion? I don't know.
I don't
That's tough.
know,
But
but why do you walk around with a bunch of little kids going? "Eh?"
I mean, that's true. To go see, yeah. Anyways, so Green Jelly is coming back to Seattle. We had
To
them at
Seattle?
yes, we had them at the Retro Emporium in Kent a year ago for a signing and
We
a
did, but
group
that's not
get
Seattle.
together. I know, but they want to do a show, and our store is too small. So, and
Your store is too small for a show. That's true.
when you and I were in Las Vegas and decided to reach out to a venue in Seattle and see if it would be possible to have them host a show for Green Jelly with us. And Thursday, March 19th, Green Jelly will be performing at Lucky Liquor.
What is Lucky Liquor?
Lucky Liquor. It's a
Juliet
venue.
disappeared.
It's a what? What'd you say?
I said Juliet disappeared.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
Um,
she was interested.
it's a venue and bar, but this is going to be an all ages show. So
It's a venue.
it's a venue. They have lots of.
Well, where is the venue located?
Where's the venue located? It is East Marginal Way, so South Tukwila, South Seattle.
Oh,
And,
wait, it's in the town that has a song all about it.
yes,
Aquila. Da 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 da. That Tukwila?
yes. But Green Jelly, for those who are not informed, are they're the band that did the Three Little Pigs song from the '90s, and also The Bear Went Over the Mountain, as well as a few other great songs. So
The bear went over the mountain.
to see what he could see over them, to see what he could see, the bear went over them.
Oh, so wait, what day does this thing happen?
It happens on Thursday, March 19th. From 7 p.m. to 11 p.m., you can go to the.
March 19th.
Yeah, I know.
That's only going to be like a few days after this podcast comes out.
I know. So people that are listening,
Like this podcast comes out on the 15th or the 14th,
Yeah,
depending
so-
on my mood.
so
And this will come out on the 19th.
yeah,
So this should have like massive advertising. Way
It has
better
been
than
having-
just us going to one listener.
I know it has been having massive advertising, but I figured I'd talk about it right now on the show.
Well, do I get to come?
You can talk to Ann, the boss lady.
I see.
But yeah, you can.
So you have no approval in this.
Again, I'm not the boss.
Do you know why? And do you know why? Because of the way you treat the Squatcho Man.
Oh, my.
Anne would never let you touch this concert. And Anne is a good representative of the store. I'm starting to see what's going on.
Goodness
So,
gracious.
where can they find out more information?
You can go to
about
the
this
Retro
concert?
Emporium page on Facebook or Instagram, find a post, click the link, and go and grab your tickets there or check out more information at the store.
Well, are there tickets left?
There are tickets left.
See, that's good to know.
So get
Are
them
there
up
a lot
hot.
of tickets left?
There
or
are
a few tickets left.
there are a mid amount of tickets left, so you better jump on it. Jump on
Okay,
it.
the tickets are mid, is what you're saying.
Oh God, you're gonna kill me in this podcast. I'm gonna die from coughing. I apologize, everybody. I've got the crud. Yeah. So, but there's gonna be a couple good
So they're
openers as
mid.
well. Yeah. There's gonna be Headless Pez, Big Time,
Now, are they mid
Nivek,
or are they skibbity riz?
Metaphoria. Oh, they're better than mid.
Okay.
So
They're all better than mid?
they're all better than mid. So
Like Booster Gold's haircut mid or better?
better.
Okay, that's it. Booster Gold's original haircut.
Better.
Jiu-Jitsu lawyer Paul's haircut.
Better.
Wow. Okay. All right. So don't die on us here.
I'm trying not
I
to.
can't believe. Well,
I mean,
it's important. It's important that you get all of this information out, and I don't know what would be distracting you from getting this information out
I
in
know.
clear.
It could be Dan.
Manner.
It could be Dan. I know right now I'm looking at the page. We got 80 interested, 24 going. And you can go to
Well, how big is the venue?
how big is the venue? That's a great question. I think the venue holds. I don't know. Honestly.
Yeah. Well, that's a good. Sorry, that actually wasn't meant to derail you. That was actually see what happens when I ask a proper question.
Yeah, yeah.
And so, well, we don't have to worry about the venue size.
Yeah.
It's just you need to get your tickets now.
Get your tickets now.
If you want to see
you can.
I guess how would you classify Green Jelly as
I
a
would,
band?
I would classify them
like,
as they're
Guarternative,
if you would. They're punk, they're guar like. They definitely bring in a fun carnival type vibe. There's going to be a pool noodle party in which people will be wailing around pool noodles and such.
you hit people with the pool noodles.
No, you just wave them around and have a good time. I mean,
I was super excited for a minute.
There might be a little bit of that, but there's
what
a
if
puppet
Dirt
show.
was there?
He'd be capitalizing on this. He'd be like, "Oh, the merch! You got to get more merch." But that's the great thing is they do have a lot of cool merch and other stuff like that. I will tell you this: tickets are $20 in advance or $25 at the door. So there you go.
Okay, what was the venue again?
The venue is Lucky Liquor.
Okay,
yeah,
like liquor, like the drink,
like liquor, like the drink. Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure you spell that right because if you don't, you might run across Alex Rain's favorite things.
Yeah, that's true. That's
so
true.
Be careful there.
That you don't want that. No, you don't.
No. Be careful with your searching.
Yeah. I mean,
we're here to protect you.
The next time, the next show they're going to be at is in Yakima, so you don't want to go. You want to catch them here if you're in the area, unless you're in Yakima.
You want to catch them all.
You want to catch them all. So yeah. Oh my God, I'm dying.
Well,
I'm dying.
Stop dying. Okay. Stop dying, Greg.
I can't help it. I'm dying just like Booster Gold is on the cover.
Wow, that's insensitive.
I mean, he might get murdered.
He's not dying. Booster Gold is immortal.
I don't think he's immortal. I think he's a human just like all of us.
Well, the important thing is I disappointed listener Jason today by informing him that I did not continue to read the G.I. Joe that Joshua Williamson was writing. However, I did read all the DC stuff Joshua Williamson writes. So, and in my defense, I'm sorry. We should talk about this comic book though.
Yeah.
But if you want to come to see Green Jelly, let us know.
Yeah.
And we'll show you how to get tickets. You can reach out to Greg or I, or you could just go to the Retro Emporium page, and you will have a jolly old time. Is that how you describe it?
You'd have a jelly old time.
Oh, a jelly old time.
You have a jelly old time.
That's where we're going.
Yeah.
If I go, I will not be wearing the sweater.
Okay. You should
Safely say that.
you should you should dress comfortably.
I could wear this hat though. Well, Booster Gold, number
Yeah.
18, before Greg dies of a cough.
Oh my God.
We've got a cover.
A
And
cover.
so I just want to share that uh, it was clear that DC was so sad about the inking from last time, from issue 17, that number one, they hired Jerry Ordway to ink Dan Jurgens on this cover.
Yeah.
So instantly you're looking at this and you're like, this looks cool.
This does look cool. It's a great cover.
And it says killer from the future, hero with a past.
Oh.
In reference. And then, in the little box down in the corner where it's usually advertising things like the history of the DC universe and stuff, they let you know immediately that this is by Dan Jurgens and Mike DiCarlo.
Right off the bat.
Yeah, they immediately let you know that, indeed, this is not the art pair from last time.
No, it's not.
Also, there is something that really irritates me.
What's that?
And I didn't realize it. It took me 16 or 17 covers to realize this. The X and the R in Booster Gold. I hate that.
There's an X in the R?
Yeah. Look at the R. There's an X in the box.
Oh, interesting.
And I was like, is that a weird error or something?
Huh,
And it's been there the whole time.
There's X's in the B's too.
There is.
Oh, it's going to bother you so much. And then you look at the D.
It does bother me. It's bothered me since I've noticed it.
And then you look at the D and the O's.
No, D doesn't bother me.
And there's diamonds.
D doesn't bother me, but the X's do.
The X's bother you. Well, yeah, of course.
Well, anyway, we jump right into this after 17 minutes of talking.
Oh my gosh. 17 minutes of talking. It's not even like we talked about a lot of good stuff. We didn't even talk about Dan's baseball game.
We're not going to talk about Dan's
We're not going to talk.
Look, if you want to independently support Out of the Park Baseball 27, you can go support that. They have been putting out this game for years. So if you are a baseball sim fan, go support this. That's all I'm going to say about this from now on. But Out of the Park Baseball, I can't say enough good things about them.
We're going to lose Dan in all his spare time.
Yeah. Well, so we immediately get anatomy back on the first page.
Oh, wow. Hey, Booster Gold, half naked again.
Like, I'm not in love with these faces, but they are symmetrical.
Yeah.
And the body is now symmetrical.
Yeah.
And
did you call him
this
Booster
comic,
the Body
by the way,
Gold?
Booster the Body Gold?
Booster
like Jesse
the Body
Ventura?
Yeah, it's Booster the Body Gold.
Sure.
I mean, it fits, right? Oh, God, you cursed me. Oh, you did curse me, and then I coughed. Oh,
Yep.
cursed.
You're cursed.
House and the fan house and over there.
Like, Danhausen returning to wrestling is probably the only thing interesting about wrestling right now.
It is him cursing everybody is the best.
Right? Like, AEW is doing whatever AEW does. Apparently putting on good matches that nobody cares about whatsoever.
I mean, Peacock. Gotta love Peacock.
Oh, well, that's on ROH. That's not even, and he's I do love Dalton Castle, except for the fact that every time I look at him with his shorts hiked up like that and like his having to wear the back brace and, the weight gain, it's not the weight gain. He's still a well-proportioned, built human being.
Yeah.
But I just know his back is so messed up. It just makes me sad, honestly.
Yeah.
Enough about Dalton Castle, though. I don't want to be sad. It's just there was somebody with a really promising career and then just messed up their back. And I know you can empathize with that, obviously.
Just to see him out there, though, doing what he does is like, and then knowing how much that's a lot of work.
Yes.
It's a lot of work.
And WWE, besides everything that's wrong with their company and who they support, has now put in the main events at WrestleMania the very exciting and refreshed combinations of in the main event of, let's see, we have Roman Reigns versus CM Punk,
Yeah.
um, bringing in the youth movement there,
Hey, I mean, who doesn't want
and
to watch
the
that?
other one of Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton
Uh-huh.
again, bringing in the youth movement here. We've really they've got a whole roster of people that can do things that they've been promoting,
Yeah.
and they exclude them all from the main events at WrestleMania. Congratulations. Danhausen is a refreshing light in a sea of darkness. He's very evil.
Yes,
He's very nice.
so evil.
Uh, on Jim Cornette's podcast, he suggested that they suggested, actually, I think it was Brian Last, the co-host, suggested that Danhausen replace Svengoolie when he retires.
Oh, that'd be see. I mean, well, and there's he does he had he. I mean, it's his whole persona is very much a homage to the Svengoolie.
Oh yeah,
You know, that's
oh yeah.
it's so great. I had to explain it to Anne. She wanted to understand. Like, she's like, why does this guy look like the guy on the lunchbox? And I'm like, Svengoolie? Oh,
Did
let
you
me tell
tell
you.
did did you tell Anne that he trademarked his face paint? Face paint?
It did not.
Are you are not trademarked? Is it? Well, anyway, I should know this. I'm learning this, but anyway, he's yeah, it's trademarked, right?
Yeah,
He's the only person allowed to do his own face paint.
yeah, it's like a clown.
In fact, Sting did not know you could do that
Yeah.
until he did it, and then Sting did it
Uh-huh.
afterwards. So Sting did not have his own face paint protected.
Oh
So
man.
anybody could have just painted themselves like Sting.
So and I've seen people that have.
And so we have a Booster Gold here, though,
Yes.
who is both symmetrical.
Symmetrical and asymmetrical at the same time.
I would say that maybe we blame this on Dan Jurgens. The pencils are a little washed out. Is that fair?
Yeah, little.
But the inking here is back on point. And yeah, I think we're gonna have a comic of happiness here.
Yeah, comic of happiness, a happy comic. Yeah.
Well, we've got a whole page of Skeets being a drill instructor here, yelling at Booster, telling him in his 9,000 abs to get back in shape. This says that he's 2.7 pounds heavier and has 12.6% body fat. That is impossible based on this figure. I'm just telling you, that is not 12.6% body fat. That is like 5 to 6% body fat if you're showing those abs right there.
Oh, he's carrying it in his butt.
Well, that's what I was about to say. Let's take a look at the ass. It is less pronounced than it was last issue.
Yeah.
Too. So,
yeah. So I mean, it all he can't work everything out at the same time. So
well, Booster bounces out of this and he meets up with Jack and Dirk. And Jack brings in a new robot toy
oh no.
called Seymour.
Seymour.
Now, do you think suddenly Seymour?
Suddenly Seymour. Yeah.
Or is this
Seymour.
do you think he's hungry?
From the ocean?
No.
Oh, I thought you were talking about that Seymour.
No.
Oh,
Little Shop.
yeah. Oh, well, yeah, I know. Yes, I know Seymour, but I thought you were
He's
talking
from space.
No, I know. There's also Seymour, the sea monster.
No, I was talking about
I
Seymour
know.
the plant.
I know you said suddenly Seymour, and then I thought you said, or could it be the other Seymour? And I thought you were talking
Oh,
about.
well, that's my bad. Sorry for the confusion. You know what? If Seymour the sea monster wants to join in, it does deal with a pool here.
It does, right?
Well, Jack is fighting. Jack is using a Atari joystick
Yeah.
painted red to control Seymour and have him fight with Booster. And we get one of those da 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 moments, but it lasts several pages. We do find on page 2, though, that the writer and creator is Dan Jurgens. The inker is Mike DiCarlo. Mike, thank you. Letterer is John Costanza. Colorist Dean D'Angelo. And editor Barbara Randall / Kiesel. How are you feeling, by the way? Would you like the DiCarlo Jurgens combination to stay together?
Yeah, I would.
What if they could have just had this to the end of the series? Would you have been okay with that?
Yes.
I don't think it's perfect. I do think he washes out Jurgens' pencils a little bit.
I think I mean, but it's nice. It's better than some of the other stuff.
I know when they like, I know Legion fans have complained about DiCarlo's work over Greg LaRocque and said his penciling is too dark.
Uh-huh.
Or his inking, sorry, is too
Yeah,
dark.
his lines are too dark.
I know. Maybe we get a little bit of that on page 4. I don't get it here. Do you? Maybe with like the pool, like the water.
Yeah.
Like, could you tell that was water if it wasn't colored blue?
No.
So maybe that's what people are talking about. I don't know. I like this.
Yeah.
Anyway, we get a whole couple of pages of Booster fighting Seymour. Seymour goes crazy and starts attacking everybody. I could go through all the dialogue, but there's a lot of dialogue.
It's a lot.
That's one thing I will say since Barbara took over editing. There's a lot more dialogue.
Yeah.
I mean, that could just be her style, or maybe a little bit of fighting between creators. I don't know for sure on that, but it is a little bit more. It's a lot.
Yeah.
We flip the page and we get an advertisement for who knows what evil lurks.
Who knows? That's a really cool. I'd be like, if I saw this advertisement for the Shadow, I'd be like, oh, well, let's go check this out. This new Shadow.
So what you're saying is Bill Sienkiewicz was a good artist?
Just a little, yeah.
Okay, I'm just checking in. Yeah. Are you sure?
I mean, it would spark my interest.
Next page. More Booster fighting. He's now up on the robot's head. He's trying to put. I will have to either ask listener Kiahi or Jiu-Jitsu lawyer Paul to see how the rear naked choke is going here. I'm not sure that's the best strategy for a robot, though, and
Yeah.
Booster decides that about mid-page,
Yeah.
and he decides to go after the hydraulics.
He's like, forget it. I mean, he tears off his head and then goes after the
Yeah.
hydraulics.
And we get a spurts Zork bzz, bzz noise.
And then
And we get our comedy relief as the robot falls backwards into the pool after destroying a one-of-a-kind mural. And Jack is running away. Away. And then we get some sadness. This guy on the next page looks familiar to you.
And it does, but I'm not sure where I've seen him.
Oh, he sure looks like the police captain from the future to me.
Oh, I thought he was from the past, but he's from the future and he's now in the past. That guy
You
again.
can tell by those eyes.
Those eyes burning like lasers.
He's not too fond of the 1980s.
No.
You notice this? He says people in this era actually consume meat and other foods that aren't cooked
Oh my.
but developed by chemicals. I think he's attacking Twinkies and pretty much everything you eat is gluten-free. The internal combustion engine, and he attacks factories. He attacks the water.
The use of water so freely.
He says the politics of world conflict are practiced like a tribal dance of machismo. Not wrong.
Not wrong.
Still not wrong.
No.
My phone is still making noise, even though I have silenced it once again. I really love when that happens. That makes
It's 'cause you're
me
playing
so
that game.
happy. The game is not on my phone.
Oh, yet.
No, that doesn't happen until later. They usually don't put the phone version out until about a month in. But yes, you can track your things on your phone. Wait, why are we talking about this again? Stop it. It's not okay. So we
you'll
have
have listeners following you and finding you in this game and baseball
look, if
battling
people
you.
would like to join a private league on this, you can reach out to me and I will get that set up. The we'll do that. That'll be fun. However, that is not what we're here to talk about.
No,
We're
it's
here to
not.
talk about this sad man.
Sad man on a bench
Yeah.
who's looking so mad. He's sad. He's mad. He's on a bench, and
Well,
he's
then we're going to
looking
get a
for
few
Booster.
pages to find out what happened to him.
Yeah. Wow. How did he get
So,
there?
well, how did he get here? Well, he was fighting Booster Gold. Animal saves the day by pulling some cables together.
Uh,
He gets shot by this guy. This
By the
was,
sad
I
man.
don't remember his name.
uh, Broderick.
Yeah, like Pat Broderick, the artist.
I think so. Perhaps. Well,
Okay.
nod, Don.
Well, after he arrives, months after they arrive, he ends, we don't know where he ends up yet. We find out that he admired Booster
Yeah. In the future.
as he scored touchdowns, and he was hoping his football team would get to draft him so he get to watch him every week.
Yeah.
And while he was eating his soy dogs in the stand.
Yeah. And drinking the whatever they drink in the future. I know
That's
it's
not
less
beer.
filling and but it tastes great.
Yeah, sure. Mm. Then we flip the page and we get an advertisement from Mike Grell's Green Arrow Long Bow Hunters.
Oh.
If you've never read, I'm just going to pause there. If you've never seen the art in this book,
Oh,
you
need
have
to.
made a mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
In fact, I didn't pull out a Green Arrow today.
Oh,
I
yeah.
did pull out my John Sable Omnibus #1 here.
Oh, dang. Yeah.
Yeah, it's there's some Mr. Grell's art.
That's cool.
But you get in this, it's not just Mr. Grell's art like this,
Mm-hmm.
but you get it painted as
Oh.
well.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah. So Long Bow Hunters, it is one of the most beautiful books ever made,
Oh, yeah.
and it helped reestablish Green Arrow as a character. And then he'll get his own series after that. And yeah, and it's a more mature Green
Yeah.
Arrow.
Yeah.
As you can see from this, not necessarily recommended for young readers. I would say, surprisingly, I was surprised to see this ad in a book with a Comics Code Authority stamp on it. Considering there's pretty
Yeah.
much breasts in his face in the ad.
I mean, yeah. But I mean, it's greened out. You can't see it.
You can very much see it.
Yeah.
Anyway, we flip the page and we find out that the captain, chief, whatever he is, Broderick, there we go,
Broderick.
gets very sad when he finds out that Booster has failed humanity.
Yeah.
Thinks he deserves everything he gets for breaking the law.
Breaking the law.
And then he finds out he stole a time machine.
Oh, that guy stole a time machine. That's a crime against humanity in the future.
Capital offense.
Punishable by death.
Cut you off. We were both saying the same thing.
Ah, you owe me a Coke.
So he goes and harasses his mom and his sister.
Like any good cop would do.
He tries to find people. Right. And he was even wearing his body cam, apparently. So now he figures out, but somehow, some way, he got sent back in time when he got jumped on the time platform, and now he's there, and now he's got to find Booster Gold. But he ends up in Oakland.
Oaktown. Oh, man. He's on the other side of the Bay Bridge.
Well, yeah, I was once told by Sir.
Yeah.
That would be, for those that don't know, that's our former debate coach. that people in Oakland were people that couldn't figure out how to get out of the turnaround lane to get onto the Bay Bridge. So
Is that why they had to have
also
their
the
own sports
A's,
teams there?
well, the A's, yeah, they've all left.
Yeah,
The sports teams have left.
they're
Actually, it's
all
very sad the sports team have left.
they're
Anyway,
all they're all in Las Vegas now. Is that correct?
Oakland is a sad story. Yeah, they're getting there.
They're
They
getting
still have
there.
to build the baseball stadium.
Yeah.
But anyway, um, we get some. He's heading out, and he's headed out to find Booster. He's got to get away from Oakland. He steals some clothes. He magically finds the most amazing duster
Oh, yeah.
possible.
Yeah. In the washing machine of all places.
Yeah. And yeah, it was pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. It looks good on him. He makes him look like a private eye.
Yeah, it does make him look like a private eye.
He looks like
It's quite
Columbo.
impressive.
He looks like Columbo.
Yeah. So it's yeah, he
But
does
he's
look like Columbo.
but because he's a man not of this time, he can't figure out how to drive a car. So he can't go track Booster down in a car because, well, cars are a difficult thing for a future man.
Apparently.
Yeah. So he does what any uh person stuck in time would do. Becomes a hobo.
Yeah. That is accurate, I believe. So the yeah, and he goes on a train. You were exactly right. He does become a hobo.
He lives the real life. I mean, he steals some clothes, he jumps a train. I mean, I'm honestly though, I mean, hey, it's a way of life that some people do, and I hear it's quite exciting.
You do.
I
Have you
do.
done it before?
I have not done it before, but
That actually surprises me.
that I've never jumped a train and
Yep.
and tried. I've seen the coal miner's daughter. I know what happens if you mess up and your legs get cut off. That's not.
Wow. That got dark.
I know, right? But yeah, no. I've talked to a few people that have lived the rail life for a minute. So,
And you weren't not a big fan.
oh no, I mean, I thought it was really interesting, like, and they had some great stories and stuff like that, but it wasn't something that I could foresee myself doing. I was more of a jump in a car and drive across the country and not know where I was going kind of person and live out of the car for
I
a
see.
while. You know,
I see.
that's kind of fun.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, would you want to ride a train or
Or,
ride public transportation legally all the way across the country?
I mean, I'd probably do the legal way just because it's safer instead of like, oopsies, I slipped and fell out of the side of the train and lost a leg or a foot, and then nobody was there to get me and died on the
See.
side of the tracks.
Okay. I mean, that seems reasonable.
Yeah, reasonable.
So, okay.
Riding
Well,
riding the train is fun. I've ridden the train up and down the West Coast. That's pretty fun.
you have.
Yeah.
Which train?
The
The Coast
Amtrak
Starlight?
the Amtrak train. I rode from San Diego
The-
up to LA.
The Coast Starlight?
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Cool.
It was fun.
Well, all right. Well, we are back off to the races here. And we have a situation where he makes it all the way across the country
Man,
and
got
he's
there.
sitting outside of Booster's dinner space and
Waiting.
tracking him because he's a detective.
Yeah.
And Booster's having dinner with a, shall we say, attractive young lass.
She's got a nice haircut, nice dress. She looks very pretty.
Not named.
Not, she does not have red hair. She has blonde hair.
And that's good. So that's good.
That's good.
Right? That's a good thing.
Yeah, I guess.
We agree that that's a good thing. Well, we wouldn't want him back with whoever that was.
At first,
before.
I'm going to say at first during this interaction, I thought it was his sister for a hot minute and until like the next page. And I was like, that's not his sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, because, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Wow, I broke everything.
You broke everything. What'd you do? You're playing your game while we're doing a podcast, Dan?
I'm not playing the
He's
game.
playing a
All right,
game while
so-
we're doing the podcast, people. He's playing his game. He told me he wasn't going to do this, and then he's sitting there and he's trying to build his team, his fantasy
what if I
baseball
was?
team. And
Mhm.
he's like
What
trading
if I
baseball
was?
cards, trying to build them up and make them better. Oh my God.
What if
He
I
put the
was?
stats up there and everything. Yeah,
Okay,
I knew
so-
it. I knew it. Now I'm going to
Now-
pull a Paul on you and be like, don't do that, Dan.
Yeah, good luck pulling a Paul on me. You'd pull your ass.
I would. 'Cause it's weak. And we know it is.
How's
what
that
the-
ass strengthening going?
It's I do it every day to keep it strong.
I see. Well,
You have to
Uh,
when you got a weak ass like mine. That's right, people. When you find out that your knee is bad because you got a weak ass, you got to strengthen that ass so your knees are good. It's all interconnected. Your body's a weird thing. It's like a pyramid.
I'm very much clipping what you just said for one of the shorts. So, basically, Booster throws his date to the side. He grabs a hubcap.
Yeah.
I didn't know Booster was so good at stealing hubcaps. It's much more of the other things he does illegally. He hits him in the throat with the hubcap. That's
Yeah.
quite the. Did he roll a 20 or what?
Yeah,
That's-
he's like, okay, all right, everybody, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw my date on the ground. I'm gonna kiss her. Roll for initiative. All right, cool. You hit a 19, perfect. Do the kiss. What are you gonna do next? I'm gonna grab this hubcap. I'm gonna throw it at his neck. I don't know. Got to get 15 or higher.
Now
20.
is the kiss a bonus action or
It's-
is that a?
It's totally a bonus action, but it's something that I would say definitely charisma, because the next lines out of his mouth are like, I'll meet you back at the place, get in the hot tub, keep it warm for me. It's like, what the hell, dude? Throwing charisma around like nobody's business.
Seems reasonable.
I know. But he uses it all. Almost.
So he does. Well, one of the really cool things about this book, besides the art being much better than last issue, is we get this running commentary of Broderick where he's basically like being a what would you describe him as? Pretty much
He's kind of narrating, but giving.
he's
it's
narrating
a-
like a private detective.
yeah,
right?
narrating like a private.
It's like
detective.
a film noir
Yeah.
narration.
And he's giving that like it's very subjective to himself, like why he's doing this and why he's got to get him and why Booster's bad.
hear him like this? I estimated his resourcefulness. Better
Yeah.
remember my training. If I'm to finish this mission, the coward runs. The idea that he proclaims himself a superhero is disgusting. Gone where? Well, he's gone
Yeah.
right a kick to the face. We get a flying kick to the face.
Judo kick.
It's
Yeah.
fantastic. Judo kick. What are you? They don't kick in judo.
Okay, judo chop
What is
with
this?
a foot.
1988.
He's judo chopping with his foot. Taekwondo.
You don't judo chop in judo either. It's like a bad episode of Kung Fu.
I know. He does some Taekwondo action.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
So yeah. Well,
He's
they were fighting for the gun, and we got another classic film
oh,
noir trope.
yeah, fighting for the gun. And it's crazy because the gun inside the book is red and the gun on the cover is gray.
Yeah. Well, also we had a whole panel that I cut out and sent to you earlier of him complaining about the guns in this century, yet he's carrying around a gun.
Yeah, oh, everybody's got guns, but his is a laser.
He's kind of a hypocrite. Yeah, this seems scarier.
I know, right? He can shoot through stuff. Whoops.
Well, he can clearly set it to stun.
Yeah,
So
clearly.
anyway, he's about to shoot Booster Gold. They have this whole conversation about it, and then they hear a gunshot, and Booster's like, he's like, freeze, don't do anything. You flip the page, and you too can learn to be a muscle man again.
Oh
We got these
man.
ads back.
Yeah. Oh,
Remember,
my
I
mini
told you if you
bike.
go to Dave's Comics at 7019E3 Chopped Road in Richmond, Virginia, you can buy all sorts of things.
Yeah, yeah. And you can get removable tattoos and mini bikes.
And the comics grab bags again.
Yeah, man.
Shameful.
Ah,
Shameful. You know,
what?
the problem with comics grab bags is if you let the esteemed Squatcho Man back in the store to serve as an employee, you would get rid of all those comics grab bags because, he has ethics.
What are you talking? Are you not a fan of grab bags of comics that you're gonna get
I'm
some?
not a fan of grab bags of anything. It's
But
gambling. It's
it is
terrible.
gambling. But
It's
you know
definitely
what?
unlike doing the baseball game I'm doing right
Yeah,
now.
unlike that at all. Not nothing like it. But when you go to the Retro Emporium and you get a grab bag of comics, when we have a grab bag of comics, you're not just getting a bunch of junk in a bag. You're getting a bunch of
You're getting a
other
what in the
stuff.
bag?
a
You're
bunch
getting
of
a what in a bag?
a bunch of junk.
A what in a bag, Greg?
A bunch of
Well, what do
junk
you
in your bag. You're getting
what kind of things do you get in a bag? You reach in the bag and you get a what?
and you get comics. You get great
I see.
comics. And
I
that
see.
actually no, that was a couple of the customers that were like, man, there's some good stuff in there. These are not like 25-cent comics. And I was like, I know.
Well,
My
good for
wife
those.
my wife is just giving away great books.
Oh, I mean, your wife is pretty awesome.
I feel like, I mean, honestly, like we should do like she and I should do like one of those old what was the guy that that had the appliance store?
Jack Roberts.
Jack Roberts, yeah, like, and just getting crazy, giving away stuff because I feel like half the time we're packing these uh mystery bags of things with amazing stuff. So,
That is a mystery as to why you would do that.
well, I mean, we like to make people happy. I mean, there's so much crap going on in the world.
Sadness.
Yeah, all the time that why not give people something good?
Why not give people what they want?
Exactly.
And what they want
Is good
is
stuff.
comics. Who doesn't want comics?
Or good stuff. I mean, right now we're out of comics. So don't come to the Retro Emporium for comics. We're out of them. We don't got them.
It's because I
Don't
have all of your
you
comics.
have them? Well, no, you don't have them all. You have like a huge chunk of them. I want them back.
I see. You can't have them back. You gave them to me.
I know. I know.
And if I gave them back to you,
Oh,
Anne
I'd
would
be in
upset with me.
trouble.
And I don't upset Anne. And I'm
That's
just going to
right.
leave it at that. So
Exactly.
we have now made it to the 1987 annuals on the
Yeah.
next page, advertisement
Yeah.
for Doom Patrol. Well, Secret Origins Doom Patrol
Secret
and
Origins.
Superman. By the way,
Yeah.
after we get done with Booster Gold, I have decided what we are reading next.
What is it that we're reading next? Jonah Hex. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. That's amazing.
No,
Wow.
we're not reading
I
Jonah
thought we
Hex.
had this whole entire conversation with
did
Jason
not.
that we're gonna read
No,
Jonah Hex.
we're not reading Jonah Hex.
And
In
then
fact,
and then I talked to Kyle about it, and he was excited too.
well, I'm sorry, maybe that can be after, but we're going to read 4 issues
4 issues,
because
just
the
4
Legion
issues.
of Superhero, because the Legion of Superheroes is getting a new book,
Okay.
and I hate John Byrne.
So we're gonna read John.
We are
Byrne's-
going to read the 4 issues
Yeah.
where they kill both Crypto and Superboy.
Wow.
Just to show you how evil John Byrne is, that he got rid of crypto. Aren't you glad crypto is back now? That
Crypto's
the
back.
creators have seen.
Yes, he's back.
But I mentioned how John Byrne attempted to destroy Superman
Yes.
through Man of Steel and mandating all these things. And one of the things is you couldn't have any other Kryptonians except for Clark
Superman.
Kent,
But we know
which
that you
means you
can't.
can't have Supergirl, which means you can't have Crypto, which means
Yeah.
you can't have a Superboy.
Oh boy. So they all
Even
had
though
to
it
die.
it doesn't it makes total sense that Superman's powers would manifest magically when he was 20
Yeah, that's
because
like,
that's how physics works.
yeah, like all of a sudden, boom, powers.
Right.
Yeah,
It
like he
it does
wakes up
make
one
sense if
day.
you think about it.
He wakes up one day. He's like a normal dude, and like he's sitting there, and like he's like getting ready for work, and he's like real careful about shaving because like he's been practicing with a straight razor, and he's like, oh, I gotta be real careful. And then all of a sudden he like "Grr," and he's like ready to cut himself because he knows it's what's gonna happen. And then all of a sudden he realizes he didn't, and he's like, oh wow, I didn't do it. And then he's like,
That's
oh.
exactly what happened. Yeah, it's exactly what happened.
He shoots himself in the face with his own laser eyes. And he's like, oh man, that sucks.
What if
Because
you
they,
shot yourself in the
well,
face with your
because
own laser
because
eyes?
he's like shoots it into the mirror and it bounces right back. It's
I
like
see.
he double shot himself in the face because he shot himself in the mirror face, which we know is another dimension, and then comes back. And the other Superman inside the mirror said, hey, don't do that, and shot him back in the face.
Yeah,
How do you like them?
that is not what
Apples.
that could happen, I guess.
But it didn't. Because
I
John Burns
presume that
didn't
could
think
certainly happen.
if I wrote it, it would.
Well, if you wrote it, we would have had you wouldn't have destroyed the Legion of Superheroes either.
That's probably true. We would have had a secondary legion on top of the secondary legion, and they would be the Legion of Super Zeros.
Wow. No.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I actually could see you doing that. Yes, I could very much see you writing that comic book. Yeah. So
And they
just
would
to
be.
make me sad.
I know. What's your power? I can turn into a park bench. Why is that a power? Not, but somebody already can turn into a whole entire clubhouse. So they need some
We don't
place to
talk
sit.
about that story.
I know. But that's why you have this one.
I see.
Yeah, see? Exactly. Anyways, moving on.
Okay. Well, okay then. I guess that is what we are doing.
There's so much more book to be talked about.
There is so much more book to be talked about. So there's not a lot actually. So we
Yeah,
flip
there
the
is.
page. Yeah, they go to a liquor store. I could summarize the rest of this book in like 4 sentences.
Oh my gosh. But the action that
Mr.
happens.
Gold, Mr. Gold flies out. He sneaks into the liquor store. Broderick we don't know what he's doing at this point.
Doesn't have and
Booster-
everybody. You got to. You didn't tell him. He's not wearing his booster gold super suit.
That is
So
true.
he's just
not.
wearing a tuxedo. So now he looks like James Bond flying around the city, and he's being pursued by a Columbo of the night, and so it's James Bond and Columbo at it again, little cat and mouse, little cloak and dagger. But Booster's hoping that he brokered a deal with them that they're gonna stop this crime in time.
Yeah.
This time.
It is. It is true.
Yeah, it is. It's perfect. It's fitting. Two heroes on opposite ends of the spectrum working together to make something right. Right?
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So Booster flies up. Destroys
And
this
he
guy's
dies.
destroys this guy's building to get inside.
Yeah. It's pretty much what happens.
And then he dies. Yes, he dies.
Oh, but my
Oh,
favorite part is when he punches the dude in the face
yeah.
and it leaves the Legion flight ring indented on his face.
Bam, right under his eye.
Yeah. So that is actually cool.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah. So there you go.
I honestly thought in the upper panel when Booster's crawling around and you see like the feet of the guys, I thought he was gonna tie their shoes together
Yeah.
and they're gonna have like a trip and fall moment. And then when that didn't happen, I was kind of sad. But then when he pops the champagne to scare them and they start shooting in the direction of the champagne, uh was like Home Alone.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. See? So yeah, there you go. And how do you feel about all that?
Well, I like it because Broderick pops in and they work together
Yeah.
to stop these three bad dudes.
Yeah.
You're just like you're playing your game. Everybody, Dan
Yep.
is playing his game again.
That is
He's trading
incorrect. I am
cards
not.
and
That
he's
is
building his
incorrect.
team
That
and
is
he's
incorrect.
setting
I'm
up
not
a.
playing my game.
You're totally not
I am not playing
engaged
my
in
game.
you're I could say anything I want on the podcast
That is
and
not
you just
true.
agree. And
No,
then
that is
I
not
call you
true.
out on
I'm
the
not playing
game.
my game right now.
Oh yeah,
I'm not.
I'm not. I swear I'm not.
I'm not playing the game right
So
now.
what cards who'd
What
you
I'm seeing is the ad after page
Oh, okay.
20, where you've got who's new in the DC universe,
Who's new?
and you have a terrible art.
What are you talking about? It's great. It's got everybody
Yeah,
smashed together.
the drawing is terrible. Yeah, but Booster is right front and center.
Got Booster, you got his sister. No, that's not
You
his
got
sister.
Wild Dog.
Got Wild Dog. Yeah.
Got some young all stars back there.
Yeah.
Got a Banshee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go. You
You
got
got-
Trekker down in the corner.
Okay, everybody.
And then on the next page, 2 free months of comics again.
Oh, wow. Get them. Get them while you can.
Legion of Superheroes and New Teen Titans are so good, they cost twice as much as the regular books.
No.
I can't imagine that would potentially tank sales for having one book cost $1.50 and the rest of the books costing 75 cents.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seems like a good idea.
Hey, let's charge you twice as much for everything you like. And you would have just bought it if it was the regular price.
I mean, it was some nice paper.
Yeah. Premium. You're paying a premium for the premium. That's kind of like when you go to the store and you're like, do I want the soft and strong or just the strong? You pay for
I
the
don't know.
premium
What do you
paper.
want?
You pay for the premium paper, Dan.
What do you want?
Do you want the soft and strong?
What I want
Yeah.
is for Broderick to shoot some bad guys on
Yeah.
page 21.
And he does. As Booster flies in, takes down some bad guys, Broderick starts blasting. And that's when I started blasting. And he's like, pop, pop, pop.
And somebody shoots Broderick. And
Oh, man. Couldn't
Booster
happen to a
hits
nicer
that
guy.
in the back of the head. Well, Broderick and Booster save the day. Booster gives his gun back to him. Broderick aims it at him and then is like, I want to do it. I really do want to pull the trigger, but I can't. Maybe he's supposed to be a hero. And in some strange fashion, maybe destiny really is laying us against each other. But I will not ask him for help. Sometimes you can only take so much. Sometimes you just have to find your own way out.
He becomes Wild Dog.
Fantastic.
That would be
I
so
would,
crazy, man. I would love that.
I would love if he was becoming Wild Dog.
He's like, I'm not in my place. I'm not in my time, but I'm still going to fight crime.
I'm the dog.
I got that dog in me.
Well, that brings us to the gold exchange.
Oh, yes.
There's no TM Maple.
Oh,
There's no Pouncies and there's no Hills.
and there's no Jamie S. Riches.
But
But
there is a giantly long letter, which I'm not going to read all of.
oh, come on. That's what the listeners want. The listeners want you to read the whole letter, Dan.
Well, it's by Daniel Tobias of 4025 Golf Links Boulevard, apartment 340 in Shreveport, Louisiana, 71109.
Oh.
You can contact Mr. Tobias if you'd like. Just write to that address. I'm sure he is still there. But what Mr. Tobias does is really interesting. He gives a summary of like the history of time in the DC universe and asks questions about why stealing a time machine is just an automatic capital offense if you just do that. He talks about Jason. He talks about Jonah Hex in the mid 21st century. That'd be listener Jason for everyone.
Yeah, yeah.
He talks about order being restored. He kind of goes through builds this beautiful history of the DC universe. Maybe they should read the history of the DC universe if they want to know this. And then says, and then we got better by the time of the Legion of Superheroes.
Uh-huh.
Of course, John Byrne doesn't want them to exist, so it can't get better. Anyway, but he gives all these theories, and I thought it was a really interesting letter, personally. Dan Jurgens did not.
I was going to say, is it Daniel writing to Dan? It's like Superman.
Yeah. Dan Jurgens says, thanks for the theories, Daniel. Yeah, he says, thanks for the theories, Daniel. Are you after my job or what? Actually, I look at it this way. If time machines really did exist, it would be a frightening concept. The potential for misuse such a machine is beyond comprehension, as are the possible consequences. The existence of such a machine would likely throw society into a worldwide debate with fear as a major cornerstone. It is therefore likely that the government would consider extraordinary penalties for unauthorized use of such a machine, possibly even death without trial.
Wow.
Or you would just have judges that carried out the law, and they would come and they would say,
I am the law. Okay. Question. Stallone or Urban?
Stallone.
I really liked Urban better.
Urban better movie, Stallone better
judge?
Yes.
Okay, fair. What if you put Stallone in Urban's movie?
I'll have to think about that.
I mean,
I'm still burnt a little bit on Butcher as well, so.
Ish. I'm burnt that we didn't get a second Judge Dredd with Urban.
That's fair.
I loved it. I went and I watched it at Cinerama. Yeah. And he was there and he talked about it.
Well, we are finishing up this book and we are going to move on. I guess, are we doing the whole Booster Gold or are we finishing up here?
We're almost done with it. Why not finish it?
Not almost done with it. There's like 7 or 8 more issues. That is not almost done. That is a long time.
We're pretty close.
We are not close.
We should let it be up to the listeners.
There are 25 issues, apparently.
We'll do a poll.
There are 25 more issues. I did a poll, but I don't think anybody responded to it.
Do another poll, and then we'll tell everybody, hey, this is your big chance right now. If you're listening, this is your big chance right now. You get to make or break Dan. I mean, you get to make or
well, I was thinking that it might make sense to do these Legion of Superheroes and Superman issues.
Yeah.
while they're relevant to the current happenings
Oh,
in the DC
oh,
universe and the movie universe. See,
I
that's
suppose,
that's
I
why I was
suppose.
proposing that, because we're
Okay,
getting a new Legion series, and then with Crypto and
and
Superman, all of that,
Supergirl,
and that's
yeah,
that's going to be 4 weeks.
fair,
Now we could
fair.
always come back to Booster Gold.
People will forget.
I don't think they'll forget.
We'll have a gold exchange of our own.
We already have a gold exchange every week.
Okay, so I understand what you're proposing, and it makes sense.
It does make sense.
It makes
Okay.
sense. But I think the
So
listener's
we
going to be so sad. And now they're going to write and they're going to post and they're going to say things that are going to make you sad, Dan.
well also with Superboy Prime, we're finding out at the beginning of that. So there's a lot of things going on in the DC universe right now.
Yeah.
None of which we're going to talk about. In fact, we're going to talk about how John Byrne destroyed the Legion of Superheroes,
Destroyed it. Took a giant steaming
killed
poop.
Superboy, and killed Crypto, and made everyone sad.
Made everybody sad.
Had to draw his own Fantastic Four cover. See, because
Nobody would draw
you,
for him.
well, no, and if these are handy, I think it is. It's right here on this omnibus here. See, this was the actual cover of the Legion issue, and you can see he's replicating a Fantastic Four cover.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, because this one's not even open. It's still got the plastic on it, but there's the torch back in the background, Invisible Girl / Invisible Kid back there.
Yeah.
You got the thing in blocks up there, and then you've got Brainiac 5 stepping in for Mr. Fantastic. So,
oh, man.
there you go. So that's one of the covers you're going to get. So here's the good news. You're going to get some pretty good art here.
Yeah.
So at least you got that going for you.
I like it.
So you're going to see some nice art. As much as I disagreed with John Byrne's direction of the character, I can't argue with John Byrne art. Good.
Yeah. True.
But just like when you let, say, a really good artist take over Spider-Man in the 90s,
yeah,
stories were great, right?
Yeah.
Or you have artists create their own company.
Oh, yeah. And then
remember the great stories.
Yeah.
Right. What was your favorite Cyberforce story?
Well, it was obviously the one where cyber forces themselves into your heart. And then
what was your favorite Wildcats plotline?
Oh, the one where they tell us to go buy all their toys, and I did.
I see. And what was your favorite Brigade plotline?
Well, with Brigade, I thought it was interesting because it was.
And what was your favorite Youngblood plotline?
Well, there's too many plot lines for Youngblood to choose one.
How about your favorite first 100 issues of Spawn plotline?
Again, you can't choose one with Spawn. It just keeps coming back.
See, at least Spawn actually had some moments in there.
Yeah.
Notice I'm leaving out the Savage Dragon because there was actually plot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what could possibly go wrong when you put a bunch of artists in charge of something?
I mean, nothing at all.
And
you
so
get a
we're
lot
gonna
of
take
really
John Byrne,
cool
who
stuff.
was primarily an artist, and give the keys of the Superman kingdom to him.
I mean, he might have burned you.
Oh yeah. We've been talking about this a long time, so let's read it.
Yeah, okay.
Let's find out why.
Let's find out
why. So we're doing that next. There'll be 4 issues. There's I forget the issue numbers at the moment, but we'll be doing 2 Legion of Superhero issues, and we'll be doing 1 Action Comics, I believe, and 1 Superman. So It was a 4-issue block. I will get those to you, and we'll read them, and I will advertise for them, and then So I think it was Legion 36 and 37, if I remember correctly. That was the Baxter run. I know those ones. I'm going to have trouble remembering the Superman issues because I had to pick those up off the stand to get the crossover because, well, I wasn't reading those books because we were all mad about them. for some reason. So
Something. Yeah.
it is Legion. I was incorrect. It is 37 and 38, not
Okay.
36 and 37. So 37 and 38. And I will say this. I will say no offense to the art combination here, but as you can see, I do like the LaRocque and DiCarlo art.
It looks great. It looks really cool.
Yeah, this is definitely a
Pops.
series we'd want to get rid of.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it unfortunately it doesn't go so well for some of the characters here.
Well,
Uh-oh.
I guess we'll find out. I don't know.
Yeah.
Here.
Well, I'm showing all sorts of stuff now.
Oh, man. Safe search on. No, just joking.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny.
Those Legion of Superhero covers will get you. As Adventure Comics covers. Well, because none of that's going to show up when we get out of here anyway. Show up.
The people viewing.
Anything I show on screen doesn't show up for the people. So it
I was going to say, but the people listening, they're like, "What's he showing?"
Yeah, and I'm sorry, I was showing Greg a cover. You're going to have to look it up yourself. You can look up Legion of Superheroes Baxter, Volume 3, number 37 and 38. And so we'll go through how John Byrne murdered Crypto and other things in the next 4 issues.
Yes.
Fuck people who murder dogs.
Yeah. They need to get John wicked.
I hate that movie. I stopped watching it in the first 5 minutes.
Well, yeah, but it gets better after that.
I didn't watch anymore.
You should.
I didn't watch anymore. You already know this. We've talked about it many times. Well, we're going to transition to also reasons I won't watch Cyborg or Nemesis or whatever it's called.
Nemesis?
They killed the dog.
Yeah.
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 He gets that dog and they murder him.
Yeah.
In the middle.
Yeah.
The dog was the only good part about the whole movie.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
And then
if you like,
it's kind of weird because then it's like pre-John Wick, John Wick's everybody that killed his dog.
He does. Yeah. So, well, if you like Alex Rain, sometime in the future, when Starlight comes out, and then the art's ready for this book, you can get The Revenge of Alex Rain and his dog.
Yeah.
A cyborg story in the 4th edition.
In the 4th edition.
On Kickstarter.
Yes.
We'll have a link for you.
There you go.
I believe when Travis Webb wrote this story.
Yes, he did.
And Greg co-wrote it or edited it.
I had a very minor part, just reading along and the things that he wrote and saying I like it.
And when Brett Wadelli wrote the art.
Yes, he wrote the art.
Yes, he typed it into ChatGPT and said, "Give me art."
Shut your face, dude. No, he painted and drew.
And that's what happened.
Oh,
he's a digital creator.
He painted and drew this art.
Oh, he actually made art.
He actually made the art. Oh my God.
What? I didn't know you did that anymore.
Yeah, people do that. That's what he does.
Okay. Well, that's good news. So I'm glad I got it all correct this week. Thank you for affirming that. And we'll have links for you up. You could also go check out Green Jelly, like we mentioned on the top of the podcast. Just reach out to the Retro Emporium for that. You could also go to the Retro Emporium to relive your childhood. You could also contact Jiu-Jitsu lawyer Paul if you're having any issues with the law, especially if you are the law. Maybe you should contact Paul.
The law.
Yeah. And on that note, I think we're done.
All right. I'm going to curl up in a ball and die over here.
Okay. And I'm not going to play baseball.
Yeah. He's not going to play his game all night long.
It doesn't count right now anyway. It's in beta. Who's going to waste their time on that?
He's just practicing.
All the better. Bye. Bye, everyone.